guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ndifon Ntui. On this channel I make sewing tutorials. I post new videos on Wednesdays and on Saturdays, so please make sure to back on the days in order to watch new content. If you are a beginner or if you are a person that's up on your skill, I offer online courses. I'll be showing a demo how to draft, how to make a jumpsuit for you to watch and decide if it will be convenient for you to learn online. If you're interested, send a Telegram message number that you can see on the screen. Thank you so much for your time. Enjoy the rest of the video. Continue to have a lovely day. Bye bye.
Alright, so you're welcome to this video. I'm going to show you how to draft the crisscross bustier that you've seen on the thumbnail. Alright, so to begin, I'm going to draft a princess dart. Now, I've made a video on how to draft a princess dart on this channel, so I'm going to advise that you check that out if you do not know how to draft a princess dart already. Okay, so watch the one that the how to draft a princess dart, not the one with the blue dress, the other one with the Ankara fabric. So here you can see that I have drafted the princess dart, and what you should notice is that this is the princess dart, this is the side, this is the front. For the neckline width, I placed 3 and I came down by 3. If you notice, the neckline on that on the X that we have is quite high, so that's why I use the neckline width of 3, and then it's very close here. So you use a small neckline so that when you are done, it sits close just like that. Okay, so here is the neckline that I used 3. So now the next thing is to cut out. Alright, so after cutting, I have the 2 sides that are for the side. We'll keep that part aside first. Now what I want you to do is the center part. This is where we have, this is where all the work happens. Okay, so you see what we have here. You see the center line. This center line represents the center of the body, and as you can see on the dress we're working on, at the bottom here, shortly before the body meets the dress, you can see that there's an opening here. So when we are cutting it, we need to take consideration of that. So what I want you to do first is this. So now what we're going to do is this. We're going to come from here. You see this neckline? We're going to come from here and we're going to come all the way down here. So what I want you to do is this is very easy, even though it can be a bit confusing. Mark an X on this part here, and then I want you to come 1.5 inches after the center line. So you see the center line that we have here, 1.5 inches after. I want you to make an X at the end. So you see I'm making an X at where I have my sewing, where my body ends before my half-inch sewing allowance line. Then I want you to draw a line from here connecting it to that X over there, and then we are going to cut this off. That is not the only change that we are going to make to this side. So you see here connects here to here, but this shoulder here shouldn't exist at the end of the day. So we're going to need to make changes to it, because the other side where we have the straight line doesn't have a bustier, but the side that would hold the side of the bustier doesn't have a shoulder. Okay, so what we do is this. I want you to place this part. You see this side here? I want you to place this side on the way it was meant to be. So you see this green line that I have running across. Okay, you're going to place it like so. Then you're going to keep a paper weight, or you can use your paper tape to glue them together. Okay, now after you have placed your paper weight on top, what you are going to do next is this. You are going to come over to here. So you see where we have the curve. So here it comes and curve. So right before where it starts to curve down, you're going to mark an X here. Okay, so in fact what you can do is you can measure from the beginning of here to here, then you find the middle of that curve. So let's say from here to here is 5, you can come to 2.5 and you make an X here. Okay, now what you want to connect this line here to this part of your armhole. So you see this here, you see this part of the princess that this is the princess that we have here. This is the armhole. If we had joined this, it would have completed the armhole. So we don't need an armhole on this side. We just need it to go from here straight into the underbust, so that it has that off-shoulder look, that tube look on the other side. So what we're going to do is this. Okay, so you see what I just did there? I drew a line from here all the way down. Now I'm going to cut this part out. And with that, we have basically cut the dress. But what I'm going to do now, so that you see everything in front of you, I'm going to use this pattern, and I'm going to alter the side pattern that I have here. So this side pattern here needs to be altered. Okay, we're going to need to cut this off, and then I'm now going to use this pattern to cut another one, because you know that they are overlapping. There is one that sits on top of the other, so I'm going to need to cut the second part. So here we have both sides of the bustier. So if I so now you can see what I was talking about. So now we have one on top, one underneath. There's a shoulder here, and then it has two sides for the bustier. Now remember to make the back, okay? Remember to make draft the back like a regular body width. So make sure you use the same neckline width, so that for the back, so that by the time you join the front to the back, the front controls what is going on in front of the back. Sorry, controls what's going on in front of here. So yeah, this is how to draft it. I'm going to probably make a video on how to sew it. I might not. If you want me to make a video on how we sew the complete dress, drop your comments, drop your requests in the comment section, and I will try and make sure that I make the video for you guys sooner or later. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Have a lovely day. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.